Well, we had some technical difficulties. It's kind of like you never expect them, so fuck. I kind of have to restart the recording, but it's whatever. Um, Episode 28. Hey guys, it's me, Phoenix, and it's Saturday. So you might be like, hey, why'd you miss Thursday? And we're gonna get into why I missed Thursday immediately. Straight to the jump, okay? Because it's the season finale. Oh yes, it is the season finale. We are going to be ending this season off on episode 28, and I'm going to be taking a not so month break from the podcast. Not just from the podcast specifically, not even from like this content stuff, because I still have to fulfill a promise that I'm not even sure people even remember. So yeah, but welcome. It is I, your fiendish fiend Phoenix, and this is the silence is louder, and the silence is louder is, well, because the silence gets loud. And that can be categorized by a lot of things. It can be categorized by a lot of things, and well, it's gonna be categorized by good things, but this is the season finale, recess time. It's just a little sad. I can't lie. Already on the first season. Honestly, I don't even know when I'm gonna come back to the podcast, because it could be anywhere from March 28th, which is at minimum, to just sometime in April. But even then, I'm not too sure about April. Not too sure about April. Because of what I see for myself, and then besides what I see for myself, but what I want to do, it might clash. So yeah, I have to try and make a banger. I was originally gonna do the fucking streamer spy, that was gonna be one of the first topics, which we can just get straight into the schedule. I don't know why I'm holding this back, but I was gonna talk about the streamer spy, and honestly, it's very hard to say who the streamer spy is. So y'all gonna have to do some very deep diving and watch thousands of clips and hundreds of clips and whatnot, right? But I think the person is in Florida, right? Can we say Marlon? But it's I was watching a video on his come up, and it's okay, he did have kind of a come up. He lived in Sweden and was fine, but So yeah, here's the schedule. The September Butterfly changed my life again, and future introspection plus content plus everything. Just some final words before the end. So yeah, September Butterfly changed my life again, and that's gonna be the first one we go over, because obviously the introspection is about the introspection. And TPI changed my life. Look at him wave high. Hi. September Butterfly changed my life, and yeah, it changed my life because of the album's meaning, right? It has capitalism themes, right? It goes over the system of capitalism and its effects, and just how people operate within it, and that is very great for Kendrick Lamar. That is very great. This was a very good album, right? And honestly, I'm very glad I took a listen to it before I even got famous, even remotely famous. Even though I already had that semi-sympathy for certain levels of rich people, because not all rich people deserve that leeway. It's hold on, buddy. Some of them, it's hold on. We don't need some of that. We gonna need some of that back, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it was talking about how like, or I was talking about how like millionaires, like they can still run out of money. You know, they can't really, they might have millions of dollars, but they still cannot buy you a house. You know? Some people see at most in their career probably like if let's just say they work till they're like 70 and they start at like 18, you've probably in your whole career made around like $5.2 million if you didn't really go up or down, or you know, if you didn't really just stay at that $100,000 a year job. So yeah, but it goes over themes of capitalism and the American dream and all that nice schmoozle, and well, it changed my perspective. Like pre getting into the thing, it changed my perspective, and you know, I kinda had to think. You know, I'm like, I had to truly think about this like theme stuff, and I still should think more and more about it, to be honest, right? I will preface this by saying the other thing about the American dream. The American dream is very different from person to person, and it's not even from person to person on an interpersonal level. It's more of what the system deems is needed to be talked about, you know. And I'm kind of like beating around the bush. It's like race, race. It's about race, right? You know, the American dream is very different for white people than it does to black people. You know, I can't even lie. One of the first, yeah. Oh dang, I'm kind of behind on the slides. Whatever. But you know, I have a new outlook on what foreignization and what it means, right? Because, as I was just getting into before, fame is one thing. Like, fame is already like a curse. This is why I don't really want my name, face, or voice really attached to this shit. Cause like, bro, like I just wanna be a millionaire, but like I don't really like care for the fame, like just the fortune. I said this. I have said this. I have indeed said this. And it gave me a new outlook and what it truly means to be rich and before even becoming rich. And the themes are impeccable. We gotta come back to the American dream because I kind of fucked myself up. I'm sorry. Like, I will admittedly say I definitely fucked myself up by not like progressing a little bit faster into the slides. But it's whatever. It's literally whatever. But like when it comes to fortune, as I just said, how like millionaires should definitely like go broke. It is very, 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 very much possible to go broke at like any caliber of money. At any caliber of money, it is very, very possible to just go broke. And lose out. You know? It's a possibility, and it's a possibility that most people aren't attuned to because they're on a whole different walk of life. You know, they're still somewhat in survival. Maybe they're not directly in survival, but they're in survival. You know, we may not understand a millionaire, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, whenever it comes to like certain people, bro, and like millionaires and whatnot, we look at them as a commodity, someone to gain from, and it's very hard to beat them. It's very lonely at the top, because when you're at the top, then you know you can help me out, and it's like, I can still go broke, and it's in ways that you aren't probably even fully aware of. Like, he doesn't say it in this album. He doesn't say it in To Pimp a Butterfly specifically. He says it in Damn, on Fear, on the third part of Fear, and he talks about how, like, I wonder how the bad gal, Triana, looked when she saw that number, right? Because she had a financial accountant that, like, fucked her over. And, like, the fact of the matter that can even happen is just, like, scary. It's like, who the fuck am I even giving my money to, my nigga? Like, and then if you put hands on a nigga, you go to jail. He just took my money. Yo, he just took my bread. He took all of it. And he took all of it. And he took all of it, right? But if it's not you losing your money through like helping people, which you can definitely lose your money through helping people, and or just shitty financial advisors, or people you give your money to, like, here, where the fuck is it? Bitch ass niggas. Anyway, another way you could lose your fortune is like with just reckless spending. I mean, so before, the American dream looks very different from everyone, right? For everyone of every like race and whatnot. Well, black people is, well, I would say like black and Hispanics. With blacks and Hispanics, it's like chains. It's like that new designer. It's not like the designer they're selling to those rich people, but it's that designer. So, you know, that designer, that chain, jewelry, that new car, right? I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. You gonna know what my car was gonna be? I wanted my car to be when I popped out onto this motherfucking internet fame scene. You know what I wanted? You know what I wanted it to be? You know what I wanted it to be? I wanted it to be a motherfucking Mercedes AMG GT63 RS E Performance. This car is fucking beautiful. I love this car. It looks gorgeous. But here's the thing about me popping out in a car like this, especially in my day-to-day life, right? If I pop out in a car like this, everyone in my social circle will look. They will look right at me. Like, how the fuck do you have a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63 SE G? Yeah. How the fuck do you have that? And it's like, it's like I don't really want to explain all that. Like, I'm gonna be like sprinkling, like I can't really describe what I'm gonna be doing, but like I'm just gonna be capping, just through my teeth, straight lies. I can't lie. I can't lie about the lies, and that's the truth. But like, besides that, you know, it's a crazy pop out, and then besides it being the AMG GT3, yeah, no, it's low-key a bad financial choice. Like, I just pop out on the scene and I'm popping out in a GT. Something wrong with me. Something is clearly wrong with me. Like, I can't do that. I gotta save money. You know, there's a level of saving that definitely that comes with being a millionaire. It's like, I have like a level of leeway for rich people that I already see, right? Right? And like, that's the thing about rich people. It's like, I kind of know a couple rich people. Like, I know, right? But if you know this clip, you would know that like, the richness that would come from this internet stuff, to the richness of those people that I know, is not the same. It is not the same, Poppy. It is not the same. Not even close. I mean, what? Where Kai is allegedly making 300K off of his Twitch stuff, like 350K fucking clicks. Came on his stream, was like, you scammed me, bro. Bro, you don't have the money. You make 350K a month off Twitch alone. Like, damn, bro, chill. Chill. But moving on from that, like moving on from just that and that alone, it's like I also want to be a Roblox game developer, and I see my games doing well, and I see myself making an absolute banger for the platform, triple platinum, right? And that's the thing. If a game was to truly go triple platinum, right? So let's just say it breaks 1 million, like it has 1 million visitors. You know, it has 1 million active visitors. It has 1 million active visitors, but like it's low-key filled with microtransactions and stuff like that. Like, yeah, triple platinum. But you know, it has its microtransactions. It's going triple platinum, guys. Roblox is a method. Like, Roblox is a whole method. It should be way fucking bigger. Like, it should be way bigger. And guess what? It's always black people that gotta make it bigger. So I'm gonna be the black person that puts it on the map. I'm gonna be the fiend that puts it on the map. But I have to start small. But it's really not the same, right? And then eventually I'm planning to move to Twitch, and then I want to make money through YouTube, and then I want to make money through Roblox, and then I want to make money through businesses and other stuff like that. Like, it's not the same. It's literally not the same at all. Not one fucking bit. Not one fucking bit, right? And, you know, going back to thinking about To Pimp a Butterfly, because we kind of got off track a little bit, but it's fine. I can't lie, besides me, like, about to buy that car and low-key just go nuts, that's because, like, bro, I'm poor. You know, like, I'm poor, so I might not have great money management, because, like, okay, well, I have the money to buy it, and it's like, you're gonna have to beat those urges, but it's like, why are they so strong? And it's like, you know, I have the money for this thing, and this thing, and this thing. Now, I will say, me going crazy monetarily is, like, probably something universal, and, like, people go crazy in many different ways monetarily on just in general, right? Like, they go crazy in different ways, like, just in general. And one of the ways that, like, people go crazy, right? I'm not gonna outright say this. I'm gonna kind of clue niggas in, right? So with this specific industry, you can see how, like, these two industries in particular collab. You know, these two industries collab every once in a while. A streamer will be, or they'll come on a streamer shit and promote what they got going on. You know, it's like, okay, well, who's this person? You go see them, and this, that, a third. Right. You know what, let me just be alright. It's very, like with this whole, oh shit, I forgot to go over something. In the poem, he always talks about how abusing my powerful resentment that turned into a deep depression, right? And it's like, I look up, I look to who I look up to. Not really look up to, but who is there? Like, who's where I want to be? Who's where I'm going to be? Like, who's there? And I look and I'm kind of just like, okay, a little bit disappointing, right? From the fact of the matter that, like, I just notice things. Like, I'm just a great noticer. There will be, like, OnlyFans girls on a Twitch streamer shit. They'll be, like, all up on this shit. And it's like, okay, there's definitely some of them that are there strictly for the promo. Like, strictly for promo. And, that person, like, they just there for promo. And it's like, it's kind of sad because specifically with this one YouTuber in particular, King68, it's like, he had, like, May Hashira on there, right? And she's like a porn star. So he has her on there. Right, which, that's cool, right? He's probably there for promo, because there's a part of that OnlyFans shit that I wouldn't say applies to him. From what I see, I wouldn't know. But what I will say is that it's very interesting that, like, King68 has May Hashira on stream, and he's kind of known for being, like, attractive dude, like, oh, he bags the bitches kind of dude. Like he's a less famous Duke Dennis archetype, because Duke Dennis is the Duke Dennis of the Duke Dennis archetype. He's the number one, right? And with that, it's just so interesting. And, there's a whole thing with the streamer spy and whatnot, right? But we're not here to get into the streamer spy, right? We're here to get into the other side, right? The other side, right? Because, listen, some cases, they're there strictly for promo. Like, except for through King stuff and how King stuff works, right? But some of them are definitely there for, like, after stream hours activities. They're fucking. Like, I can't beat around the bush. I said I wasn't gonna, like, they're definitely, like, some of y'all are definitely, like, going ham. Like, y'all are inviting them. I'll let you on stream for promo. But afterwards, you gotta suck my dick and sign this NDA that says that you cannot say that, or I will take you to court and sue you for everything that you have. And that's just insane. It's funny because, like, I have a whole idea to, like, get OnlyFans girls on stream, but it's for something entirely different. It's actually for something that's rather wholesome. So, not wholesome, but just, like, kind of, like, informative in my very funny way. I'm not entirely aware of how it's funny in the first place, but yeah. Maybe I didn't fully want to listen. Maybe I do have to abuse my power, but it's not full of resentment. It's full of degree of pleasure. But yeah, Red September Butterfly changed my fucking life. So yeah, well, now we're on to the final part, the future introspection plus the content change plus final words, right? And yeah, well, we kind of have to get into some things, future introspection. I'm gonna tell you right now, as I was in the making of this episode slides and I was in the making of coming up with topics to talk about and whatnot, I turned out to love this season. Like, it's very artsy in a way, and like the way this final episode kind of seals it is, it's like it's very hard for me to just be like, oh yeah, I outright made it this way, like, because there's a certain way that anyone who's watching could sort of like notice the like certain shit about this Potsky, you know, like there's certain shit that you can notice. I don't even really want to get into it because like I just want people to like see it for themselves, and if you didn't, then hey bro, hey, you didn't. But from its artistic perspective, I really like this season. And then so for the final episode, the last episode, like it really makes something. You know, I was trying to make a very good podcast. Like I was trying to make a good podcast, you know, good little podski. I come on here, I'll talk my shit a little bit, I'll leave, you know, right? But I wasn't always like super happy with making these episodes. But now that I look back on it, it's like, nigga, I'm majorly happy. I am majorly happy that I made these episodes, because it's like I was trying to make something good and I accidentally made something great. You know? And, well, yeah, like I really began to enjoy the living shit out of this season, and I cannot wait to come back for season 2. And season 2 feels different. Season 2 feels different. You know, it's like, oh, if you express it, it's just not gonna become real. That's not how that works, buddy. It probably only enhances it, for me at least. Cause I'm real like broken. I'm broken. But in like a overpowered way. Not in a, you know, sad way. And you listen to the content changing final words. Final words, right? For the recess time finale, I was kind of talking about the same things, and it was making me psycho, right? In which sometimes I'd be like mid-podcast in my head, like, no, it's fine. And it's like, I should have actually listened to what I was low-key telling myself, because like, before I look back, I'm like, oh shit, this was so great, and I need to get out of my own fucking head, clearly. I'm not saying I'm gonna take a month away from like content or anything like that, but I will be taking a month away from the podcast, and I'm just gonna do other work, do some research actually this time, because I was definitely promising things and I wasn't fulfilling them. And if you listen to the podcast, you're going to hear that a lot. And a lot. I have a whole edit to make. I have not really finished coding, like the learning process. I have not really done much. And I'm not saying that the podcast is in the way, but if I have to put it on a temporarily sabbatical, for me to lock the fuck in on this Roblox shit and get a $1 billion bucks, then I just have to. And I'll be back and stronger and better. But, you know, since I was kind of talking about the same things, we're gonna just speed round upsetting everyone, and you guys will get the reason at the end, right? And you guys will get the reason at the end. So first things first, leftists, y'all are, I said before, this is from the last episode, y'all are fake pussy. You don't really read history, have the moral high ground of the doom and despair. So therefore, fake pussy doesn't even just come from the perspective that like, oh, y'all aren't gonna revolt, right? That was come from the perspective of like, you're not really gonna do much. You know, you're not gonna gather community, you're not really gonna do much unless it truly affects you. And that is the first world privilege, period. Like, that is the first world privilege of anybody. And I don't think most leftists realize their first world privileges. That is actually truly a privilege to live in America, and that it could be so much worse. You know, don't moral high ground of doom and despair, so forth. It does not matter if you're gonna get shot in the fucking head by someone who's on the wrong side of history, but new textbooks. This is the right side of history, nigga. Because they're not gonna give a shit to keep your side of the history. What the fuck? They're just gonna kill you. Like, outright. I don't... leftist, man. Leftist moral high ground of doom and despair. I'm on the right side of history. You think that fucking matters? Nigga, do the right thing. Do the right things. I'm on the right side of history. It's like, y'all are kind of lazy. Like, y'all fake pussy. Fake pussy. Ew. Righties. It's like we barely even have to get into y'all. Y'all are some whole ass traitor niggas. Whole ass traitor niggas. If you rep that flag, you're a traitor. What the fuck are you even on? You're a traitor. That rebel flag. We should have shot you, rebels. I'm gonna tell you like that. We should have shot you, rebels. What is niggas on? Y'all are traitors. Y'all should have been in prison. Jailed, something, bro. But anywho, racism is needed anyway. For the system to survive, right? It's like, besides y'all just being traitors to, like, America, y'all are also traitors to just regular people, just yourselves, to the people around you, to the world. To the people around you, to the world, to the people around you, to the world, to yourself. It doesn't even fucking matter. Like, y'all racism is so bad that nobody can win, not even you. So for this is why you're a traitor to yourself. You don't even really care to win as long as other people aren't winning. Loser, crab in a barrel ass mentality, bro. Anyone who's really on the right, bro, I'm starting to consider you an NPC. Like, actually, because most things y'all have to say have already been studied and debunked. Most things that y'all have to say have been misinterpreted by you from you just not being able to fucking read because, hey, you vote against your interests when it comes down to voting for a new fucking senator because, oh, I want to rep those billionaire niggas. Nigga, fuck them niggas. It's about you. This is about you. I mean, yeah, you view themselves as, you know, like, you view those millionaires and those billionaires as eventually yourself, as I do too. But what's really your plans to get there? I mean, it doesn't sound like you have anything sound. Like, there's just, like, too much shit to say about you niggas. And then, y'all have bigotry while living in a state that more likely than not doesn't get refugees. So what the fuck are you complaining about these Mexicans for? What are you complaining about these Venezuelans for? What are you complaining about any of these people for? What are you on? What are you on? You don't even see black people. You live in Wyoming. You live in the Midwest. You don't, that's the part that always gets me, right? Racism so bad nobody can win it's like, y'all don't even let other white people win. So what the fuck do you even really care about? Like, what do you got? Oh, y'all are NPCs, bro. Like, how are you even like this? Like, how? There's no way. It's a money thing. It's a money thing. Like, if you're a famous person who's on the right, it's for money. It's clearly for money. And it must seem decent. I mean, shit. But now they're kind of expecting you righties to sell your soul to Israel. And some of you guys are alt-right. And that ties against you, that ties against you because you don't like Jews. And yet again, you don't see Jews. You live in a Christian Midwest fucking state. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. I really don't get it. Fucking righties, bro. Like, there's so, like, I barely even have to say much about y'all. We could literally move on. We can move on. Right? Like, okay, and for white people, bro, y'all can suck. Y'all can low-key suck, right? But that's the thing about y'all low-key sucking, right? Because when it goes from low-key to high-key, you don't suck anymore, you blow. Like, that's the thing about white people. Y'all can low-key suck, but when y'all truly suck, y'all fucking blow. You know? And you gotta realize the system doesn't protect you, like, at all. Like, at all. Like, no, it's not here to protect you. That's how, like, a lot of Nazis, like, people who were, like, on the right and then went to the left, some of them become homeless and then have to learn fucking empathy, right? And it's just like, I don't know what to tell you, gang. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, you know? The system just doesn't protect you, you know? Like, it doesn't protect you, right? And it's like, oh, we dominated. Cap. Lying to y'all fucking teeth. Niggas dominated. Y'all would low-key be wiped out, right? Like, let's just say history was accurate, right? Like, it was just all white people, and, you know, like during the Civil War, even though it was mostly black people who was getting up and kicking ass. They don't say that in school, but they just put white people at the forefront. Wouldn't they low-key just be extinct off of, like, the amount of people who were dying in these wars? Like, y'all would low-key already all be dead, right? And the whole we dominated shit. Nigga, China could have boomed the world. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? China could have blown up. What the fuck? No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chiners and Commanders. I'm sorry. But we dominated, and it's just like, I don't know, bro. Y'all was making everything unfair for everyone else and just super fair for yourselves and super fancy convenient for us and this, that, and the third. It's like, you didn't dominate. You rigged it. You didn't dominate. You cheated. You genocided. You raped. And it's like, if the system doesn't even protect your fellow citizen that you don't even really like, that you may not even really like, or you may grab your bag from or walk past fast, which, like, I feel like I don't really see that anymore because a lot of more white people live in the hood for some reason. Like, that's the thing about them living more and more in the hood. It's like, how? Like, literally how? But yeah, it's not gonna protect you. It's like you, like, also just going homeless. But it's like, remember, you're clutching your bag against a black person, right? But you are more likely to die from a white person than you are a black person. Intra-race violence is huge. And that goes for just basically any race, so yeah. Black people, we're a bit monolithy, okay? I don't know why we have this standard to be just one fucking way, as if, like, we can't be multiple other, bro. Okay? Like, how have we not learned diversity through our own adversity? How have we not learned social diversity through just how we all look different? You know? Like, we can't all be the same. We can't all be, in quotes, white ends. I kind of hate using that term in this context, but we can't all be white ends. You know, we can't all be gangsters. Some of us have to step up and be what the fuck we want to be at the end of the day, because, hey, Anywho, dating is horseshit. Like, y'all dating stuff is horseshit. You know, for the people who want a rich man, it's like you're a liability. So why would you get a rich man? How are you gonna get a rich man? You're a liability. And most of those people date within their social circles anyway. So you're not really gonna run into one, you know? So you're not even doing the right research. Like, you don't really want that rich man. You just helping, and you're not gonna get him, right? And it's like, black men, it's like, yeah, you can low-key be broke to date a hoe, but it's like, a hoe is crazy. You can be broke to date a girl, but it's like, you're not gonna get quality women. You know, just date who you want to date. I put Atlanta because rage bait. Like, that is just pure rage bait. I have no problem with Atlanta. I literally have no problem with Atlanta. I want to go there. I'm literally going to go there. So, yeah, black people, Atlanta. This is just pure rage bait. I literally don't have a third thing to say. I don't know, we might have to let old conservative systems die, because that's just not progressive, because things need to constantly evolve. So why the fuck would we conserve ourselves to one thing anyway? Other races, because in terms of the race war, y'all don't really matter, because y'all are either one or the other thing, because you're either trying to be black or you're trying to be white, in which neither of these work. Like, neither of these work. Like, oh, I'm a light-skinned Hispanic, so I'm gonna report myself as white. You're kissing ass of the wrong people at the workplace in the first place. So what's the point? What's the point? I'm trying to be white. Like, oh, I'm gonna be black when it's convenient, you know. Anytime it's time to say that motherfucking nigga word, you are in there crazy. And it's like they don't say nigga like black people. I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. It's like, it's just hits different, you know? Like, they're just trying to be black or white, right? Y'all gotta understand that black people didn't really get a piece of America, you know, feel me? Like, y'all could spit on us all y'all want. It's like, there's a reason why Asian stores are near our neighborhoods and whatnot. There's a reason why it's like, a lot of these I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think, cause like, did I really grow up around like Middle Eastern? I mean, I wouldn't even say that that's like super far away. But yeah, we didn't really get a piece of America. Like, to even enter America very early on as an Asian, it's like that you had to have a business, and if you didn't have a business, then it's like you couldn't enter America, right? So it's like, if it's like that for just Asians, just imagine any other race. Just imagine any other race. It must have been money, like just money involved, right? It's like other races. Why are you a bigot? Like why are you a bigot? Like, why are you a bigot? It makes no sense. You're not white. You are not white. Simple. You're not white. You are another race. You're not white. I'm sorry. You know? So therefore, well, let's go back to stop trying to be black, okay? Y'all saying the N-word and whatnot, right? The nigga pass does not exist, okay? It's not nigga pass, you know? It's a little more complicated than that. It's nigga with a question mark. Like, is this a nigga? Okay, pass. They pass because they are black. They are a nigga, but niggas aren't really black. I should say that now. But I've been saying that like, I've been bugging out all fucking podcasts anyway. All fucking season. But yeah, you know, other races, so forth, when it comes to race war, it doesn't really matter, because it's either that one of y'all trying to be black, or trying to be white, or you're just ripping off black people. Which, ouch. Damn, you have to learn that from your white predecessors. Like, what the fuck, bro? And you, man, y'all gotta put good niggas at y'all forefront, bro. Y'all be with rapists and shit. I don't know, like, what else to tell y'all? Like, y'all gotta put some better men at y'all forefront, bro. Y'all, like, I wouldn't say that for me personally. Nah. Wait. But I don't really hang around him like that. I wouldn't really. Sorry, just a little bit of thinking. But make sure to put good niggas at y'all forefront, bro. Like, y'all be dealing with some demons. Listen, bro. I mean, bro is bro. And I get that, but it's like, no. You can't have him. He's a rapist. Okay? Not him. Not him, no. Leave him alone. Leave him home. Yes, leave him home. And you know, you gotta be clearly masculine and have those traits. I'm sorry. You know, you must understand to an extent, even though I still so far disagree with this, you kind of have to understand where women are coming from with this, like, all men gotta die shit, or it's like kill all men shit, right? And I'll explain it. It's not like, oh, they're saying to kill you who have nothing to do with the, like, raping of women, right? But it's like, you should be one to call that out, you know, right? And people always will say the latter, like, oh, but women come out and accuse men of rape, and it's not true. And it's like, okay, that's true, but I don't even think that happens at the same rate. Come on, you're trying to tell me that rape and false accusations happen at the same rates? No, because a lot of those rape cases just wouldn't go anywhere. And you know, it's like you gotta, like, call shit out. You know, you gotta be a little bit righteous. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, a man is anything you want it to be. Please stop listening to any of these, any one of them dating gurus. Like, shit is different. It's whatever you want it to be, my nigga. Like, it's never one specific thing. It is whatever you want it to be. Like, a man is anything you want it to be. Because guess what? There's gay men, there's straight men, there's trans men. There's trans men. There's trans men. So it's like, it's not even a universal, like, experience to be one kind of man. So it's like, why would you portray yourself to be this, like, masculine? But it's like, you're getting angry and shit. It's like, chill out, bro. Control your emotions. Control your emotions. Speaking of emotions, let me stop. Woman. One more feminist, you can't blame everyone. I'm sorry. Even though I understand why you say kill all men, I don't agree with it. It does nothing. I said before in the last episode, it does nothing. This shit does nothing. I don't know why everyone is like, oh, kill all men, men gotta die. It's like, chill out, bro. As much as you think we don't suffer, we suffer. We suffer. Our problems are just different. Our problems are simply just way more different. It's like, it's not, I'm not trying to limit the experience of anyone, right? But it's like, women have a low-key a better, like, manhood than, like, men do. Like, it's low-key better. Not really though, but in this womanhood, oh shit, what was I going with this? Oh my fucking god, okay. Yeah, like, you can't say kill all men, you know, you gotta get more feminist, and it's like, good luck. Oh, okay. wouldn't say that it's exactly more better, just different. Yet again, just different. But womanhood with women, I would say, doesn't always allow for loneliness in the same capabilities of men. And this is not to bring up the male loneliness epidemic, it's actually a general loneliness epidemic. It's not just men, it's women too. The men put themselves in the forefront. Whatever. But, hey bro, you can't blame everyone. You gotta take accountability. And this is just beyond that nigga or that bitch. It's also how we operate in the system, that you exist in such a system, so you operate in the system as motherfucking well as everybody else. As everybody else. And y'all low-key be losers. Y'all be listening to y'all friends low-key keep y'all single. Y'all don't realize it. Y'all girl math be fucking awful. Like, girl math sometimes is awful. Like, I can't, bro, it's like there's no way. Like, there's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. But, yeah, like, so y'all low-key be losers, I can't lie. It's like, oh, you're kind of bold for saying that. I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's still true. Like, some of y'all low-key be losers. Like, therefore, you're broke, you want a rich man, but you're a liability. The fuck? You save up to go on trips. These niggas are saving up for generations upon generations of wealth. We gotta call women losers more, guys. All 2026, we gotta call women losers. Billionaires, Zionists. Now, oh shit, come on, my fucking mouse. So I kinda just upset everyone, you know. Y'all kinda already got a motherfucking sneak peek, right? And you know, through me repeating myself constantly on my podcast, and through me doing this little bit segment, and through me, oh my god, whatever. And through me realizing last episode that I don't really want to talk about this no more, it's because of everyone. Doesn't this feel the same? Like, real spill. This feels the same. Like, very, very honestly, it feels the same. I feel as if this conversation around left and right, good and bad, not even good or bad, men and women, black and white, fucking all these things that are meant to segregate us have been the same forever. They've been the same forever and only evolve when more controversy is coming through from these just more controversy is coming through. Why this shit feels the same? This is why niggas go crazy, because this shit feels the same. It feels so the same that you can fake being on either side. A Republican a person on the right can make a leftist-based account and say leftist shit, right? To get close to people, to just this fucking thing in my throat is coming up again. Bro, whatever, okay, I gotta deal with that soon. A person on the fucking right can mimic a person on the left, and a person on the left can mimic a person on the fucking right to such a degree that people wouldn't even notice. Like, no one would really take notice to this shit. People would just argue. People would just be like, I know that's right. Clock that fucking tea. My nigga, that tea is poisoned. That tea is deceptive. You can't believe that it's not tea. You can't believe it's not butter kind of vibes on the motherfucking tea. Because it's not tea. It's not tea. And I'm gonna tell you, I came to this realization when I was on Twitter. I said, I love Twitter. Twitter is the best social media platform. I was on Twitter and I seen this account and it was in reference to Epstein, and it was like, just say you're mad you wasn't invited. And it's like, you're not even real. You're not real. No, you're not real. There's no way you're real. There's no way you're real. I can't believe it. I can, but I can't. I can, but I can't. You know, it's like all the answers are here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, people on the right, all of your shit has been constantly debunked for years. Anything new that comes out gets debunked immediately. And it doesn't even have to be debunked with straight fact. It can be debunked with just some thinking. Like, thinking billionaires are gonna leave because you're taxing them, but it doesn't make sense that we live in America, the biggest pie in the world, that billionaires, the greedy billionaires, are not going to leave from. Does that make sense? They exist in places with harsher laws, my nigga. They exist in places with harsher taxes. And they exist just fine. And they're just fine. So why the fuck can it not work for us? Please tell me. Please share. You can't, because you realize it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, right? It's like, it doesn't even have to be from me just talking about 60 years ago during 2020. I feel like this shit truly started to come up more and more and more. Right? I feel as if we can say this shit forever. And forever and ever. And forever and ever and ever. Or not even forever and ever. The last 100 fucking years, I can say, has probably been the same. In terms of these social conversations that, all the facts have been presented. We can truly move past this shit, but no one fucking cares, and no one cares. That's why God's not coming back. You wanna know what's crazy? I understand Jesus. When Jesus is like, for they not know for what they do. It's like, I fully fucking understand that, because y'all truly don't know what y'all do. Y'all have no clue. I mean, neither do fucking I, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not God. I'm not perfect. I don't know a lot of shit. I do know a lot of shit. But I don't know a lot of shit. And so, it's like, do any of you even care? Left or right, do any of you even care? Does this make sense to you? That it's all the same shit, and it's been the same shit for hundreds of years. We've been talking about the same shit for hundreds of years. All this shit's been figured the fuck out. And there's been no change. Y'all don't care. Y'all are too comfortable. Y'all don't want that fucking... Y'all don't want reduced pay that badly. To my leftist niggas. Y'all truly don't get in that fucking field. It doesn't even just... It's not even on some terms of revolution or pressuring reform. It's in terms of you have no backbone to even attempt to really chase these things. So what's the fucking point? Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Republicans, right, people, you are all NPCs. I don't want to talk to you. 5 fucking fingers to the face. 5 fingers to the face. Y'all aren't real. Y'all are real people, right? But y'all are racist for the sake of being racist. So, just to be racist. Just to be racist. Not even... not even like dating racism. Like at least be racist with that. Fuck. Cause niggas just go, oh, it's preference. No, you're racist, but you can just go, oh, it's preference. But this shit sounds the same. It feels the same. This shit is a loop. This shit is a loop. And it's like, I hope y'all haven't given up hope, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't really want to give up hope on the possibility of reform, even from the right side, because if it can be this way, if it could be these loops of constant hate and bigotry and bullshit and nukes and war and fucking Israel, right? Like, if it could be this way, we can surely be another direction, my niggas. We can surely be another direction. We can surely be away from this. We can be away because it is this way. But all the better things that we want are very much possible because it is this way. And it is up to us, the people, to go get it. To go and get it. To go and get it. Whew. Man, this episode coming out late as fuck, but it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. I ended up pushing this bitch to a fucking hour, so I'm very happy about that. I'm extremely happy about that. I am extremely happy about that. Yes. Oh, yes. But I'm just gonna tell you guys now, for the content change, it's gonna be me cooling on politics. I'm gonna still talk about it, you know, just not as like frequently or in this way. But just getting more introspective through life and what life means and could mean, and you know, all of the possibilities. So, no more to come. Not here at least, because on the Phoenix, the main channel, where all of the other stuff is going to be, game development logs, and all that nice stuff is going to be here. It's all going to be here. There's already one video up. It's a pretty funny video if you guys want to go watch it. I'll actually, I wouldn't say everybody. We're funny. It's just an introduction video. But, hey, boy, we gonna be on some other time. Now I could fully focus on this game development stuff, make that edit. You know, I don't always have to think about the podcast, and it's not because the podcast has become a burden, but hey, I decided to just take a little break from it. I decided to take a little break. It might be longer, actually. It might be longer. But any final words? Well, so, you know, I told before we was in college, and, you know, we had the whole thing of the college gag, and someone was in college, so what happened? Well, he died. You know, death is a very prevalent thing in life. You know, we don't always call things the death of something, or the death of this, or like the downfall, right? The end, this, but death is the end. So, you know, yeah, but Brody got caught lacking in the hood and switched down because he went back like a dummy. He went back to the hood because he was a doctor, and he's like, guys, I make $1 million. Robbed, shot. They took his credit card and his debit card, and they went on a spree. And I feel very bad for bro. Geek. But the first season, man. I'll see you guys when I see you guys again. I love y'all boys and girls and everyone in between. Right, because guess what? This is the side of, okay, real quick. Last little statement. There are people that have both vaginas and penises. So it's like, are they a boy or a girl? Now it's like, now the trans arguments should really start to like flourish, because that means that all arguments die as soon as we get to intersex about transgenderism. In my honest opinion. But yeah, bro, I'll see y'all, bro. We on the come up. And since we're on the come up, let me do the things that I promised myself. And work harder. I should do this little stuff now, so when the big stuff comes, it's just as little as this current little stuff. Thank you guys for listening.